Hello and welcome my dear students. I am Rohan sir. You all know me very well. I welcome my all dear second standard little gems to today's English lecture. My dear little gems, in the previous lecture also I sent you the English lecture rather than the grammar lecture because I thought that since 1 week or more than that we were doing our grammar work, grammar worksheets, grammar chapters and etc. So this time also, like the previous lecture, I have brought one interesting English lecture for you all. But before starting anything, I hope that you all are ready with your books and with your pencil. You just have to get your rough books and pencils with you throughout this lecture. Nothing else you have to touch in this lecture other than your rough book and pencil. Yes, but make sure you have to be ready with your brain as well. So don't think that this is a test or anything else because I said that you have to be ready with your brain. This is just a normal lecture of revision like the previous lecture. So I hope you all are at least doing the work regularly from the lectures because the teachers, all the subject teachers are doing the great hard work, putting their great efforts in the lectures. So I hope that from your end also you are doing the great work, you are sending your work regularly, you are watching the video lectures, and if you are not sending your work till now, please send your work regularly either to the follow-up teachers or to the subject teachers. Now what are we going to do today is revision of lesson 3 and 4 combined. Yes, in the previous lecture also we brought the revision, but that was from the Fairbook theory part. This time I have brought the revision work from the worksheet. Yes, I hope you remember the worksheet. I even solved the worksheet in the online video lectures. That is why I always ask you to be prepared to watch the lectures so that you will come to know about every update of the lecture. Now in this lecture only we are going to cover the two basic objectives, MCQ and fill in the blanks. Yes, as many students have told me that sir, please give us a more time while we are writing, I have only brought two things, MCQ and fill in the blanks. Now obviously I always ask you to just write the answers and not the questions because questions you can read it here from the screen. So you are always requested to write the answers before I show it to you. Because if you will try to solve the answer on your own, you will come to know whether you know or you don't know, whether you have prepared or you have to prepare more. So anyways, I hope that you are ready with your books now. Please give the heading revision worksheet. See, the spelling of revision is also there, the spelling of worksheet is also written right in front of you on the screen. So please give the heading revision worksheet on your header part of the book. You can also write chapter 3 and 4, lesson 3 and 4, in the bracket. You can even write lesson 3 and 4, you can mention it if you want, if you don't want, leave it. But you have to give revision worksheet as a heading. Also please write today's date. You have to write the date and the heading all the time so that whenever you send it to us, we can easily evaluate what you have sent it to us. So I hope that by now you have written your heading, revision worksheet and lesson number 3 and 4. Let's get started with the worksheet. What is the first thing we are going to solve is multiple choice question. Please give this as a heading. Below lesson 3 and 4, whatever you have written, below that, after leaving one line, please give the heading. Either you can write MCQ or if you want to write multiple choice question, you can write it down. The choice is yours, but make sure that whatever you write should be clear with good handwriting. Many students have the habit of just writing it whatever the way they want. Please don't do it. Write it easily, properly, because you are getting the sufficient amount of time for that. So do write the answers before it is displayed. Why have I written this prompt message is because You have the habit of just copying down the answers and sending the photos. Okay, we are not able to see that you are copying it or not, but make sure that we keep the trust on you, so that whenever we ask you, whenever the follow-up is taken, whenever we call you up, you should be able to answer. So make sure you try to write the answers before I display the correct answers, because I am giving you 2 to 3 seconds to think and write. So at least try your level best for whatever you are capable enough. And so whatever the answer, if you don't know, okay, then if you copy that, it's okay. So all justice, be loyal with yourself. Anyways, I hope that you have given the heading multiple choice question or MCQ. Let's get started with it. Number 1. Now here you know that chapter 3 and 4 are shuffled and combined. So no labeling, no chapter heading, nothing will be given. You need to understand which chapter, which question by reading the question itself. Anyways, let me read the question for you. Who gives Inspector Gajanand the clue to robbery? Who gives Inspector Gajanand the clue to robbery? The options are, as you can see on your screen, Vikram, Puran, shopkeeper, or is it Charan? Vikram, Puran, shopkeeper, or Charan. Who gives Inspector the clue to robbery? Please write your answers before I display it. I hope many students are eagerly writing the answers now. They have already written. And I really appreciate to those students who are trying to write the answer on their own. So, if you have written the answer, let's see what the correct answer is. So, correct answer is Puran. Obviously, now Puran gave the hint to Inspector Gajanand when Gajanand was inspecting in the Charan's house. So, Puran is the right answer. Please repeat this after me. Only one time we have to repeat everything so that you will get confirmed what the answer is. So please repeat it loudly and clearly. Who gives Inspector Gajanand the clue to robbery? Answer, Puran. Okay, moving on to the next question. Who is Vikram? Now, students, I am not asking about any of your neighbor's name. Who is Vikram? This is from the story. Now, you need to know which story it is. Okay, so who is Vikram? Options are the cook, the shopkeeper, the police constable, or the house owner. Please write your answers. Please think about the story. Try to recollect the story. You will be able to give the answer then, perhaps. Who is Vikram? The cook, the shopkeeper, the police constable, or the house owner? Who was the Vikram? Please quickly write the answers. If you have any clue of the answers, either it will be right or it will be wrong. Nothing else is going to happen. So it's better if you try on your own. Who is Vikram? Okay, so the time is up. Let's see what the answer is. The correct answer is the police constable. Yes, the Vikram was police constable working with Inspector Gajanand. Correct? So, please repeat this after me one time. Who is Vikram? Answer, the police constable. I hope that you repeated the answer after me. Very good. Okay, let us move on to the next question. How did Inspector Gajanand come to Charan's house? Okay, what question is this? Let's see what the options are there. The available options are car, bus, jeep, lorry. So how did Inspector Gajanand traveled to Charan's house? By car, by bus, by jeep, or by lorry? Think about the chapter. Try to recollect the story in your mind. Do some mind storming. You will come to know what the answer is. So how did Inspector Gajanand traveled or come to Charan's house when he went there to inspect about the robbery happened? I hope you are trying your level best and you are writing your answers before I display the correct answer. Okay, so let's see what the answer is. If you have written the answer, please check your answers kindly. The correct answer is jeep. So this is the answer, and obviously normally the police inspector travels in the jeep wherever they want to go. Okay, now please repeat this question as well as answer after me one time. How did Inspector Gajanand come to Charan's house? Answer: jeep, that is by jeep. I hope that you have seen the jeep of police inspectors. They have the brown color jeep, we call it khaki color. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Moving on to the next question, question number 4. What did the tall lady give Jack the first time for breakfast? So for the first time when the Jack went up from the beanstalk to the sky, there stood the tall lady who was the giant's wife. So what did she fed to Jack? The options are here: milk, cheese, bread and eggs, milk and toast, or is it milk and butter? Please write your answers if you remember the story. For the first time when the Jack went up to the sky, the tall lady was there who was giant's wife. What did she give Jack as a breakfast when the Jack insisted her? The options are milk, cheese, bread, eggs, milk toast, or bread butter. Actually my favorite is bread butter, but here anyways it is not asked that what is your Rohan sir's favorite meal. So what is actually the answer? Okay, the correct answer is milk and cheese. This is what the tall lady gave Jack in the breakfast for the first time. I hope that many of you have already written the correct answer and you are going to send me the answers, the photo of the answers, and I'll wait for it. Okay, please repeat this once after me. You have to repeat loudly as I am repeating. What did the tall lady give Jack the first time for breakfast? Answer: milk and cheese. Okay, moving on to number 5. How did the thieves enter the shop in the night? Okay, the options are through a broken window, through a tunnel, in a sack, through an open window. I shall repeat the question and the options. Till then you think and write your answer please. How did the thieves enter the shop in the night? Options are through a broken window, through a tunnel, in a sack, or through an open window. Please write your answers. Okay, the correct answer I shall display here. If you have written the answer, it is good that you are trying your level best. So just check your answers if you have written. The correct answer is through a broken window. Through a broken window. So please repeat this question as well as answer after me. How did the thieves enter the shop in the night? Answer: through a broken window. Okay, moving on to number 6. Where does Inspector Gajanand see the 3 dogs barking? Options are outside the Charan's house, near the Puran's kitchen, next to his jeep, or is it outside a shop? Please think about the options. What is the correct answer? Think about the story you have understood. Where does the Inspector Gajanand see the 3 dogs barking? Outside the Charan's house, near the Puran's kitchen, next to his jeep, or is it outside a shop? I hope that you are writing your answers, students. I will really appreciate to the students who are writing the answers now. and not waiting for me to display the answers. They are really the genius students, I should say. Okay, the correct answer is outside a shop. Please repeat this after me once. Where does the Inspector Gajanand see the 3 dogs barking? I hope you are repeating, students. Answer: outside a shop. Okay, moving on to number 7. What did the jack get in the exchange for the cow he gave away? Options are 5 silver seeds, 5 golden coins, 5 bean seeds, or is it 5 corn seeds? Please write the answer. Try to remember the answer and write it down before I display it. What did the jack get in the exchange for the cow he gave away? He gave away the cow to an old man, if you remember the story, the Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, I suppose that those who were knowing the answer, they might have already written the answer without taking much of the time. So let's see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is 5 bean seeds. The old man gave 5 bean seeds to the little boy Jack in the exchange of cow. Please repeat this after me once. I hope that all the students are writing the answers. If not writing the answers, at least you should repeat after me. Okay. What did the Jack get in exchange for the cow he gave away? Answer: 5 bean seeds. Okay. Moving on to number 8. What kind of eggs did the giant's hen lay? What kind of eggs did the giant's hen lay? Options are golden, magical, round, or emerald. Now this answer 99.99% of students might have already written, I guarantee, because this is very easy. So let's see what the correct answer is. Obviously the correct answer is golden. The hen laid golden egg. This is what it was in the story, and you need not have to repeat this because you very well know it. Okay, moving on to number 9. What did the poor woman tell Jack to do? Poor woman refers to Jack's mother and no one else. Options are kill the cow, sell the cow, buy another cow, or buy some milk. So what did the poor woman, that is Jack's mother, tell Jack to do? Please write the answer. Try to remember the correct answer. Try to remember the story. You will automatically get the correct answer. And this was the starting part of the story, so you should know this. I hope that you are writing your answers properly. Okay, let's see what the correct answer is. And the correct answer is sell the cow. That is option B is the correct answer. Please repeat this after me, students. What did the poor woman tell Jack to do? Answer: sell the cow. Okay, moving on to number 10. What was the poor woman's cow's name? That simply means what was the cow's name. Whether it is a woman's cow or whether it is a Jack's cow, it's one and the same, because poor woman means refers to Jack's mother. Options are Snow White, Rose Red, Chocolate Brown, Milky White. So what was the name of Jack's cow or poor woman's cow? This is also, I'm pretty sure that 99.99% students have already solved it before even I show you the answer. So it is my duty to show you the correct answer. The correct answer is Milky White, and you need not have to repeat this because you very well know this too. Milky White was the name of Jack's cow, or you even say poor woman's cow, or you even can say Jack's mother's cow, whatever you want. In short, the cow was only one in that lesson. Now I hope you have written each and every answer, students, because you were getting sufficient time to write the answer, which were no more than 2 words. Now moving on to fill in the blanks. please give the heading on the new page or on the flip side of the page. Fill in the blanks. As it is a new heading, here you need to give the new page, give it on the new page. Fill in the blanks. What you are supposed to do, your role is do write the answers before it is displayed. Again, you have to write the answers before I display the answer. That is what I am asking you to try your level best to write the answers on your own. Okay, I hope that you are giving the heading. So, fill in the blanks should be the heading in the header part properly. Now, let's get started with fill in the blanks again of lesson 3 and 4 combined. Number 1. As soon as you read the questions, statements, you can write the answers, students, because here no options are available. The thief asks Gajanand to dash them with folded hands. I repeat the question. The thief asks Gajanand to dash them with folded hands. I hope that you are writing your answers. And I hope that genius students have already written the answers, and I'm very sure. Okay, so let's see what the answer is, and you have to repeat after me. Don't forget to repeat after me. Correct answer is forgive. The thief asks Gajanand to forgive them with folded hands. Okay, so please repeat this after me, students. All of you have to compulsorily repeat after me, as if you are sitting in the class. In the same way, you have to repeat. The thief asks Gajanand to forgive them with folded hands. Obviously, when the thief is caught by the inspector, they will always ask for the forgiveness. The same happened in this story. So, the forgive is answer here. If you have not written, please write it down. You have to just write the answers, because questions you can write again and again if you watch the lectures from the YouTube. It is available every time and any time. Okay, moving on to next question. Number 2. The golden harp dashed beautifully. I repeat the question. The golden harp dashed beautifully. So, what will be the answer? What did the golden harp do? I should give you the hint. The golden harp did something automatically, like on the order of giant. So, what did the golden harp do? If you remember the story, please write your answers. So, I am giving you at least 2 to 3 seconds to think about it and to write the answers. I am also giving you the hint wherever it is possible. So, let's see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is sings. Okay, so the golden harp sings beautifully. So, to play the music is the duty of the musical instrument, but here it also sang. So, sings is the answer. Please write the answer and repeat after me. The golden harp sings beautifully. Okay, so I hope that you have written the answers for those who are not knowing the answer. Number 3. Jack cut the beanstalk into 2 with an dash. I repeat the question. Try to remember the sequence of the story entirely. You will get the answer for sure. Jack cut the beanstalk into 2 with an dash. Now the answer should start with a vowel, because here the N is written. This is also a kind of hint for those who are very near to the answer, those who are thinking about it. You should think it properly. Something which starts with a vowel. Okay, the Jack cut the beanstalk into 2 with an dash. If you remember the story, Jack asked when he landed for the second time when he went, and again he returned for the second time on the land, he asked his mother to give him something to cut the beanstalk. So what was that instrument? Okay, anyways, the correct answer is an axe. Okay, an X. A-X-E, X. It is an instrument or a weapon, whatever you say. So please repeat this FB after me. Jack cut the beanstalk into two with an axe. Okay, so now I hope you will remember this. If the one who did not remember, please try to remember the answers while we are doing the revision. It is a good opportunity, and that is the only reason why we are doing the revision again and again, so that you don't have to touch the book again when the exams approaches. Okay, moving on to next question, number 4. Inspector Gajanand is famous for solving crimes in dash. Okay, I should give you the hint. This is the 2 words answer. That is the kind of compound word, combination of 2 words, or you can say 2 separate words. Inspector Gajanand is famous for solving crimes in dash. Try to write your answers, students. Don't sit idle. Even if you write the incorrect answer, at least you might have tried. So let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is no time. That is very less time. This word was used in the story also. For those who have watched the video lectures, those who have understood the stories, they might have already written the answers. Anyways, please repeat this answer after me. Inspector Gajanand is famous for solving crimes in no time, or you can even say in less time or very less time. So no time means less time or very less time. Okay, moving on to number 5. Jack hid in the big desk on his second visit to the giant's house. So for the first time he hid in the oven, which is with the help of giant's wife, that is tall lady. But for the second time he went without the help of anyone inside the house. So where did he hid? The starting word is big desk. Okay, I think many of you are thinking about the answers. You're trying your level best to solve the answers on your own. You can, if you have the textbook, the clever students are also finding the answers on the spot from the textbook. That is also a very good approach. Okay, so the correct answer is copper pot. There lied the copper pot in the giant's house where the Jack hid for the second time. Please repeat this after me, because many of you have not yet still learned this. Jack hid in the big copper pot on his second visit to the giant's house. Okay, moving on to number 6, which contains 2 fill in the blanks. The cook dash was the dash to leave the house. Okay, I'll give you the simple hint. In the first blank, cook's name is there. In the second, the approximate time is there, or something related to the time is there. I hope that you're trying to solve at least one. You will solve out of these 2. The cook dash was the dash to leave the house. Okay, let's see what the answer is. The correct answer is Puran and last. That means Puran belongs to the first blank, last belongs to obviously the second blank. So please repeat this after me, students. The cook Puran was the last to leave the house. Okay, now moving on to the last FB. The day Milky-White did not give the milk, there was no dash and no dash in the house. So what were the 2 things absent in the house the day Milky-White did not give the milk? Yes, I know that many have already written the answer, because this is very easy answer. So the correct answer anyway is money and food. There was no money and no food in the house the day Milky-White did not give the milk. Okay, I hope you have solved each and every blank with this. I end my today's session of revision worksheet. Thanks for watching the lecture, and don't forget to send your work to us. That means you can even send to your follow-up teachers or even to me. So the option is yours, the choice is yours. With this, I end my lecture. Goodbye. Take care of yourself and of your family member too.